Hi there, I'm Nick, a lifestyle mindset and success coach. Today I thought I'd give you a short introductory video about me, but actually taken from a really lovely place that I work from in Maidstone for my coaching. So I wonder if any of these different points fit the bill for you. I wonder if you feel trapped or maybe stuck in corporate world and are thinking, is this forever? Is this forever? Am I ever going to get out? Or maybe you're sat with the real indecision to swap what's the familiar really in corporate world with the unknown, and really switching what I refer to as the 9 to 5 plus and all the extra hours for something totally different. And I wonder if you're really meeting your soul desires in your corporate 9 to 5 job. Is that the case or not? Or do you really so want to burst that sort of corporate 9 to 5 bubble for a real soul aligned business, retraining, or maybe even working closer to home and doing something more local, really to release that inner rebel of yours for good? Maybe you're feeling really overwhelmed with stress and anxiety and really struggling with that work-life balance in corporate world. And maybe not feeling like you're showing up as your true self in your role, and you really want to be more genuine, more authentic. And maybe with that, you're lacking self-confidence and self-belief to really choose a life totally different to corporate. And maybe with that move out of corporate life, there's that fear, that insecurity of not having that sort of monthly income. But at the end of the day, have you caught yourself thinking and maybe woken up in the middle of the night with that sort of 3 a.m. problem, thinking, how can I stop this corporate wheel from turning? You know, where's the brake pedal? Can I change gear? I'd really like to do something completely different. Now, that was my inner chit chat, if you like, 3 years ago, and the Nick that everyone saw in corporate world. But I listened to it 3 years ago, that real inner rebel in me, to step out of that corporate 9 to 5 after 23 years, really to give myself the freedom, the space and the opportunity to kind of really chew over, so what next, Nick? Now you've made the break. Really to the backdrop of voices that were saying, oh, that's an incredibly brave decision. But for me, it was a welcomed, happier, healthy and focused place for me to make sound decisions and choices, which were all mine, to where I went next. What did I want to do? You know, what were my dreams? What was going to get me out of bed in the morning and get me all fired up? You know, an opportunity to say, let's really crack this work-life balance sort of conundrum. And that's probably an old chestnut that I hear you say, and there's probably a lot of fidgety souls out there right now with that one. Now, there wasn't a light bulb moment, more a kind of a gentle and gradual wave of light as the sort of dimmer switch made its move. But it did take a bit of soul searching. And it gave me time to think, you know, ask myself that proverbial question. What would I really like to do? What would I really like to do now? And what I landed on was this passion. Really helping HR professionals, like I once was, with decisions, choices, opportunities and options for something different to corporate world. So being able to tap into outdated stories, limiting beliefs and mindset blocks that are keeping you as HR professionals stuck in the 9 to 5, so that you can really rediscover your passion, your purpose with that renewed confidence and self-belief to really unleash that inner rebel of yours. And also to support you in navigating that corporate journey and really choosing the direction that you really want to take now. So what do? I combine my coaching, my counselling and my hypnotherapy skills and my HR experience come to that, to dig deep on what really matters to you, to work through any blocks, any concerns, any anxiety that's holding you back, so you can move forward feeling really confident, clear and excited about new opportunities and choices that you're going to be bringing into your life. So how can I help you? So to come to a decision for a life different to corporate, if you like, to provide challenge and perspective on what it might be keeping you stuck in the corporate 9 to 5 at the moment, maybe in the mindset blocks, in the outdated stories and limiting beliefs. But to support you as well in that transition out of corporate world as, if you like, a confidant, a sounding board, a bit of a personal cheerleader and advocate as well. But really to help you to tap into your inner wisdom, really about opportunities and options open to you now, and to really instill those feelings of self-confidence and self-belief as you sort of navigate that journey and move forward with that choice and that decision that you really want to make. And to help you feel empowered as well to do something different and rediscover your passion and your purpose. To encourage a new identity for you, and really, as I mentioned earlier, to recalibrate that work-life balance. So what are going to be the benefits? So I'll share my knowledge and my experience in doing something different to corporate as well. And you know what? I've walked in your shoes, those high heels, but maybe truthfully flats or boots are always my cup of tea. And essentially I can relate to what you're going through at the moment. So it's important that you can really have a sounding board for opportunities and options, and really give you time to, if you like, press the pause button and consider a life after corporate. And as I mentioned, be that personal cheerleader and confident to walk by your side with you during this transition, if you like, your partner in crime. So if you like what you've heard, let's pick up the phone and maybe chat for 15 minutes or so with your daily latte or whatever your caffeine fix is, so that I can find out a little bit more about you and you can find out a little bit more about me. And for me to establish, what are your goals right now and what you want them to be. And this gives you an opportunity just for 15 minutes to experience the power of coaching and see if we're a really good fit to work together, to really help you with the results that you want to achieve. And if you like, to explore, in the words of The Clash, for anybody who remember that, should I stay, should I go, and say a real hell yes to I want to break free, to quote the words of the late great Freddie Mercury, and really set those wheels in motion to jump off the corporate treadmill and never look back. So what we can do is come and have a chat. We can discuss the various packages that I offer and to find the right one for you, which is going to be bespoke to you and your needs. If you want to do so, we can kick off with a sort of a 90-minute initial session, which is for £99, or come to that a 6-week session program at the cost of £449. And the latter as well includes a red letter type adrenaline-filled activity for the day, really to unleash that inner rebel of yours and set her free from corporate life. So message me here, or you can find me at rebel.co.uk. That's reb.co.uk. And you can join me on Facebook as well. I've got a Facebook page called Rebel Coaching, where you can meet some fellow rebels who said a hell yes to jumping off the corporate treadmill too. And that Facebook page will provide you with some more support, tips and giveaways as well. So thank you for listening. Do DM me, PM me, contact me for a further conversation. And do remember that 40 is the new 30. Thank you for listening. Bye for now.